Welcome guys to sicks10s. Woo, it's a hot one in that truck. It's been like 100 degrees, 90 to 100 degrees the last week or so. But my last video, I asked you guys when I was mounting my fuel cell, should I use square tubing to mount my fuel cell to my frame or should I use chain? And I only got like 3 or 4 comments saying chain, so that's what I used. So I'm going to show you what I did. There's the chain. It looks like it's all drooping, like it's kind of just like floating on all 4 corners. And I also got the frame all painted. I got this bracket all welded on and new brake line put on already. Really nice. It turned out really good. I used Rust-Oleum ×2 Ultra Cover paint and primer. I think it came out good. It holds the fuel cell nice. But my four links I painted key lime. And let me show you those. And I got new bushing put in those. I'll show you what's coming up next. I painted my four links that green, and then got brand new Speedway bushings put in it, and I think they look amazing. And those U-joints you just saw over there, well, I had to take the axle apart. I figure I'll paint it also. Probably hard to see since I'm in shade, so let me get to this other side. So this is the dry shaft. I think it's gonna be sweet with all that black and then this key lime underneath of it. But yeah guys, I hope everyone has been liking the videos. Make sure you guys go back and watch all the other videos. And I got my sticker put on my truck, which I think is pretty sweet. So make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and I'm gonna start assembling this truck. Alright, here it is, all painted and got pretty much it all back together. It was hard to not scratch up the dry shaft, but I'll do a little bit of touch-up paint on it. It's not bad. New U-joints, new bushings in the 4-link. Got my bags on. Fuel cell is mounted by chain. Still got to put the shocks on. It's the only thing that's left to really get put on, besides fuel pump that sits over here. And then this hose will connect into the fuel pump, and then a hose come off the fuel pump, run this way down to this piece right here, and that will stay capped off. And this one get capped off, and then here's my return. I think it looks really good. Everything is even on both sides. Should go straight down the road. I will drive it around without the bed on it for at least 1 or 2 days, because I still need to take this and cut this and cut all that out, because with the bigger fuel cell, none of that is going to fit with that there. And if you see this mark right here, that is from it sitting right here on my axle. So I'm going to cut a piece of this out too, up a little bit further, and maybe add on some square tubing to it or something. But as you notice, I've been working really hard. I finally got some good lighting in my garage too, so I can actually see what I'm doing. But I hope everyone likes the colors and the paint job. I think the next video is going to be me driving the truck out of the garage. Sorry for another short video. As I said, I really haven't been in the mood of filming myself painting or grinding or cleaning anything down, but just like I said before, you guys don't want to see me do that. That's very boring unless you guys are like itching to like watch somebody spray paint. It's not very entertaining to watch paint dry. But the truck is pretty much back together. The next thing I'm going to do, this is going to be another fun thing, is I want to mount this horn. I already have a valve right here that will open and close to run the air. Plus I have, where is it at? Plus I have a push button here. But how I want to mount this, I kind of want to mount it right here, but I want to do the same chain theme. I'll set this here so it doesn't fall. So I grabbed some more chain from work, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make it look like the horn is like sitting in a hand that's made out of chain. So each one of my pieces of fingers will be chain link plus the palm, and I'm going to try to make it look like it's holding it like this. It's hard to hold it like this and then have a piece of chain come down to the frame. I think it's going to look neat. Oop. But I might film myself welding that chain up because that's something neat. It's almost like my my mirrors that I made out of bolts. Those are actual same size as my hands. And it just holds a little, I think it's a 4-inch mirror. And I just cut off the original mount to the stock mirror and just welded it right to this. And this is all stock to the S10 compared to this. This is all what I made. And it still looks good. But it's just bolts. But I'm going to start working on this because it's not going to get done just sitting here. I'm going to get these, I think the next thing I'm going to start now that I got the frame pretty much all put back together is either cutting this bed up or making the mount for this air horn out of those chains, because that just sounds like a fun project, trying to make a chain hand. I mean, it's not hard, it's just taking measurements of each little flat spot on my hand, and it's going to hold the horn like this. I think it's going to look sick. But make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and we'll see y'all on the next sicks10s.